Hello, everyone. How are we doing today? Let's see here, then. Dwarf Fortress. Always a nightmare to get to fucking record. Alright, do let me know about the audio levels as well. From my side, it's looking okay, from my microphone at least. But I don't trust Streamlabs all the time, honestly, as it's a little bit derpy, frankly. Right, let's put that up there, that up there. Alright, are we ready for some Dwarf Fortress where nothing will ever go wrong in any way, shape, or form, or fashion? For that is how we play video games. Of course, nothing goes wrong, ever. Bearing in mind, as always, this is Dwarf Fortress, which means I cannot record this in a window. It's literally impossible. I cannot capture it directly for the streaming software. So if you gain an accidental look at my hentai folder, that is fine. Know that I have given you permission to do so, and that you will not be charged for stalking, perhaps. Let's see. That's that. Up, and over to that. And over to that. And there we go. Right. There we are. A game from the mid-centuries. Oh god. See, I've been playing this enough to think that I can play it whilst understanding at least some of what I'm going to do, but we're gonna try and play a pinch more aesthetic. That's how I'm gonna entertain myself. We're gonna build a bit more fancy today. I did also, in my hubris, increase the world of savagery to high, which I'm sure will have no adverse effects whatsoever at all. And in the spirit of the season, we've also selected a nice snow-covered landscape, much reminiscent of my own backyard, frankly. Although there's more swamps in my area, though. Good as a woodland, though. Alright, our brave survivors here have apparently brought with them a stray yak cow. I'm sure, I don't particularly mind that. We're going to be heading into the mountain as soon as possible. Is there, See, I thought there would be a river on this map I selected, but I cannot actually see a river, so I guess when we run out of water, we are just all going to have to die, which has been the fate of more than one fortress so far. Where should we actually go? Do we want to mine in here? It's certainly kind of restrictive. Maybe we just want to mine us straight down. I kind of like the idea of just mining straight down for once, actually. I mean, I'm sure there's nothing nasty beneath me, so why not? Why not? For once we shall simply mine straight down. I think that's a good thing. And then we'll build a mighty tower on the surface at some point. That sounds fantastic. I'm sure the animals can walk downstairs. Yeah, I'm sure the animals can walk downstairs. Oh, there's the river. I knew there was a river here somewhere. Well, it might be frozen. Either that or the river is underwater. Either way, there's water here, in some way, shape, or form. Right, so I'm not going to make the same mistake as last time. I'm actually going to make some rooms to begin with, so my dwarves can actually, you know, live in a place before they have to go completely hardcore underground. So we're going to have a nice little storage area, and we're going to have a nice little workshop area, and everyone's going to be super happy with themselves. We're even going to make a little area for the animals to live in too. God, progress. What else do we need? We need an office for our little dude so that I can know if there's anything in my place. And we need a little bit of a pseudo bedroomy place for our dudes. There we go. That'll do for now. And we'll start building downwards soon into something a pinch more fantastical looking. Yes. I will never figure out how to zoom in and out correctly, I swear to Jesus. Alright, we've actually brought with us several miners this time, rather than my first time, where I brought precisely one miner, and everything took forever. This time we've got 4, so I'm sure everything will go far more speedily this time around, as dwarves do actually dig rather rapidly. It's not like RimWorld, where it takes you 75 bajillion years to move into even the most shallow of goddamn cavern dwellings. I never understood people who lived above ground in RimWorld, or outside the caverns. Like, do you want to have all of your shit explode whenever somebody comes by? I mean, it's not smart. It's actually kind of unwise. Let's see, pine, bayberry tree trunk, bayberry. We're going to keep anything with the name berry in it, because those might give me things. But we are going to massacre all of the pine trunks. Because, frankly, I have a rather adversarial relationship with pine trees. I fell down one once and broke my arm. Ever since, I have done my level best to kill as many of them as I can find. Tragically, trees are rather resilient. There we go. Look at that. They've almost done... They've almost built their home already. This is fantastic. Nothing will ever go wrong. Sadly, I don't think you can melt snow for water. I don't think so, at least. Oh, incidentally, I also live like half an hour's march away from a major goblin camp, so there's that as well. But I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm sure it'll be fine. Nothing will go wrong. I still haven't figured out how to do, smithing either, incidentally. But I'm sure it'll be fine. It's good, okay? It's not an issue. Ah yes, RimWorld infestations. Infestations, also known as game enders, depending upon the mood of the game. They're also completely random and just spawn in the middle of nowhere. Fun and engaging gameplay. But, if you prepare for it, you can deal with it. Kinda, sorta, pseudo, maybe. You can't drink yellow snow either, chat. It's, I believe, illegal, actually. Literally, just straight up. Alright, hold on. Whilst I'm doing this, quick another peek at my screen there, move over to that, and let me actually try and see if I can stack this damn thing up here. There. I keep trying to ban bots via the not actually chat window. That is a tiny bit better, maybe? Yes. That is far more comfortable. There we are. Now I can actually see things. Lovely. Maybe we will experience some Goblin Slayer in this universe of ours. Goblin Slayer was an interesting idea, but it's one of those mangas / animes where they introduce you to a thing and it's like, oh my god, this horrible thing happened, this will be a really brutal story, and then it never happens again. Because, unlike what George R.R. Martin might tell you, you can't actually run a universe by just killing all of your characters constantly. It doesn't work. Which is why eventually the Cake That Walks as well ran into the problem where he literally couldn't kill Jon Snow, and everyone knew he literally couldn't kill Jon Snow. It's like, wow, I've built my entire story around you, but I still kind of want to try and kill you though. But you can't. I'm going to put everything in that stockpile except corpses and refuse. And I learned my lesson from last time, not to put stones in my only goddamn storage area. Thank you, chat. None of you told me that. Just hours later, somebody's like, maybe you're choking up your storage with all of those rocks. Oh, is there an option not to? Yes. Little fuckers. Alright, I also need a pen underground. Like so, where we are going to store our piggies. I've brought piggies this time. I also bought hens, and I figured out too that apparently... Oh, I only got one yak ox. Well, that's a bit annoying. I need to figure out how the taming system in this game works so I can have another yak ox. Speaking of, with all the snow on the ground, will the yak just, die eventually? I hope it has enough intelligence to, paw through the snow to find the grass like normal animals do, but who even knows? Let's set up a second pen pasture there. No, not like that. Like that for the yak and the horse, just so I know where I've got the little bastards. Oh, that's the wrong goddamn zoom again. I look forward to more mods being introduced this game instantly. Right, with that out of the way, let's just pause it a bit, and now we need workshops. Let's see, how did this work again? Pretty sure I need a stoneworker. Relatively certain. Rock salt. Now, make it a pine logs. Wait, let's be fancy about it. Chat yelled at me last time for wasting wood, so I feel like that's a pretty good place to start, honestly. I need to learn the goddamn hotkeys at some point, but it's not going to be at this point. Let's just put it like that. I hate hotkeys. I never learn hotkeys, not in any game I've ever played. Like, I used to play fairly high tier Dawn of War 2. Like, I'm not even joking or bragging there. We were like, at one point, I think I was in the top like 50 in Dawn of War 2v2s. Dawn of War 2. I was pretty damn good at that game. Never learned a single hotkey. All of it mouse work. Even World of Warcraft, I play it just with a mouse. Now, granted, that was back in the good old-fashioned days where you actually didn't need to do anything, where even just mouse turning was actually considered a fairly advanced high-level strategy. Tragically, those days are no longer there, I'm afraid. What else was there? I needed the crafts bench. That was it. I needed the crafts bench. Let's put the craft bench over there. There you go. Let's waste some more pine logs. I already see some people being triggered in chat about that. Yes, and pigs do not need grass for reasons unknown. See, there are parts of this game that are actually a lot simpler than RimWorld, which is interesting. I came into this expecting it to be some kind of absolutely ridiculous, ball-breakingly absurd video game, and, you know, in large parts, it's actually relatively forgiving. To an extent, I suppose. Ooh, coal. Oh, adorable. For example, where pigs, you can just put pigs inside and they'll just, you know, just get fed somehow, for some reason. Chickens, too, apparently don't need food, but they do produce food, which is rather lovely to me. Let's see, crafts, dwarfs. I need the throne first. Make rock throne, and I'm pretty sure I've got a... Oh, God, which one of you retards was it? It was probably you, but let's find out. No, you're my smith, dude. Which one of you tards did I set up to be the stone carver, dude? Uh-huh, you're that guy. That's the medical dwarf. The cook? No. No. She's an adequate fisher dwarf. Not that I actually have any water to, you know, fish in, mind you, but he does. There's a brewer. Is it you? Skill miner? No, you're my straight-up miner. Did I manage to forget picking a stone carver? Well, that's going to make the early game interesting. Like I said, no mishaps whatsoever. This is just how things were intended to work. Yes. Fine. We will, I was sure I brought one. God damn it. Right, well, never mind. That's fine. We don't need to make anything in stone. It's okay. I'm sure the game will give me one. That's my plan, yes. It'll be fine. Don't worry about it. Maybe it is you. No, you're a miner. Okay, well, never mind. No, chat. I know you're not supposed to give wood to elves. Chat's like, give them wood. No. Because why? Because suicide, that's why. Oh, there we go. A lovely rock salt throne. Fantastic. Let's see. Furniture. Chair. There. Rock salt throne. Right. As soon as that's installed, we can get the office set up. There we are. Yes, no, I learned the hard way that elves will actually just take great offense if you offer them anything that has wood in it, in any way. Like, even just a wooden box, they won't like that, because, well, you're basically offering them the slaughtered kin, their family and friends that have now been made into festive box ornaments, which, you know, unsurprisingly, if you were handed a box made out of your grandfather, you too would probably be a little bit like, Don't know about that, Jim. It's a little bit cruel and cuntish, if I may be so honest. Oh, God. What was the name of the bloody box that the chickens poo in? That's a very good question. One that I don't really have an answer to. Box? Hey, I knew it. Wooden nest box. Actually, I don't know if I want to make that out of more wood. Maybe a stone? No? Box? Ah, rock nest box. There you go. Right. I don't need 10 of them. Give me 6 of those. See, if they don't have nest boxes, for some reason, they just don't lay eggs. I'm not entirely sure as to why that is or how that is, but that is how it works. You are obviously going to be the cook. You are obviously going to be the carpenter. And we've got to get started on making beds. Lots and lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of beds. 20 beds. There you go. And we are also going to need... You know, I quite like the shade of the rock salt. I'm imagining rock salt is not the most sturdy of materials, but it's fine. No, not that. Work order. Don't... No. Help me, chat. I appear to have become retarded. I can't type. Why am I not allowed to write letters in the thing? Never mind. Okay, well, the rock door is right there. It's not the worst thing in the world. 20 make out of rock salt. Actually, make like 30, because I'm always going to need doors. Right, there you go. And let's hew out some more rock salt whilst we're at it, just to make sure we don't run out immediately. And it'll give me some more storage area as well. Have you ever tried to lay an egg without a nest, Arch? Yes, I have. I'm not going to comment on the results, because that would somewhat undermine my point, but I have a sneaking suspicion that hens do lay eggs without nests, or at least without a nest box. I feel like maybe they might be capable of making their own nests somehow. I don't know why. I have this feeling that animals in the wild don't necessarily make complicated wooden box structures for themselves to nest in. It seems unreasonable to me. Now, we are going to make a nice long hallway. In fact, I could just make that's actually kind of... Yeah, no, we'll make this into a winding hallway later on, I think. For traps. But for now, we are going to take another stairwell. We're going to go nice and deep. And now, we're actually going to start making our proper place here. So, we're going to make this a little bit wider, because this is going to be a bit of a main throughfut. So we're going to make this 3 wide, I think. 3 wide, like so. And we've still actually got plenty of room that way. Or do we go this way? Going that way would be kind of fun. Yeah, let's go this way. Nice. That's a little bit too long of a hallway, actually. But a nice long hallway. 4D. That's a really long hallway I made there. I don't think I need quite that long of a hallway. I don't think I need quite that of a long of a hallway either. There we go. That's a really goddamn long hallway. That's fine. And then what? So then we're going to have a wall there. And we're going to have little things here. Things here. And we're going to widen this out a bit at about this point. Make it look all cutesy-like, because we're going to play a bit more aesthetic today. I think that's a good idea. There, leading into a nice hallway that we will eventually decorate with all kinds of cutie things, like cutie marks and... yeah, no, just cutie marks, actually. Pretty much. Statues of cutie marks everywhere. And then we are going to make a little bit of a kill box. just in case. I don't even know if this is how Dwarf Fortress combat works, but I like the idea of a welcoming hall with crossbows pointed at the people coming in from every single solitary direction. It sounds hospitable to me, you know? I like it. More of an entrance there, and then I think we're gonna have like a big, nice main atrium kind of area here. Did I start making beds, by the way? I didn't start making beds, did I? I should probably make some beds. I feel the urge to produce beds. I am making beds. I'm a retard. Alright. The Hall of Merith. That's a good point. That might be it. Right, then we're gonna make, like, a nice wide area. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Nice wide area, like this, with a central thoroughfare. Alright. We're gonna make it too wide, because, again, this is gonna be a fairly heavily traveled area, I imagine. Then let's make it rounded a bit. Yeah, that'll look pretty neat. Yeah, I don't mind this. This will look kind of cool. Is the one side slightly wider than the other? Or is it just a weird camera knocking me off? 1. $14. Yes, that one is slightly wider than the other side. Well, we can't have that. That would be a nightmare and would freak me out. Right, there you go. See. Now I'm getting paranoid again. I'm getting very, very paranoid. 1, 2, 4. 5. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. 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 Maybe. Possibly. I don't know. Good enough for government work. And then we need some side passages for little people to sleepies in. What about right about there? Yeah, that'll work. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Look at that. That's looking lovely. Listen, my dwarves will drink with their hands if I tell them to. I don't care about mugs and chalices. If they can't drink with their hands, do they even deserve to drink in the first place? I say no. And then we will carve out some nice, luxurious, spacious, delectable, private rooms for them. Actually, you know what? We'll make this so we can stack the rooms on top of each other. Yeah, no, that's a clever idea. So we'll do like this, and then we can like make layered dormitories. Yes, that'll look cool. That'll look awesome. That'll look absolute potato. 3, 4, 5. Look at that. That was great. This is looking like actually a dwarf hold. I'm liking it. Look at that. We even got like stairs and shit. Wait, that's gonna cut into that wall, isn't it? God damn it. Ah. God help me. It's gotta be like that. It's gotta be like that. I do wish this game had a proper copy tool. I know you can record macros, apparently, to kinda, like, sorta pseudo set out fucking room layouts and shit, but Jesus, that sounds like a lot of work, frankly, for something so simple as a goddamn copy tool, but, oh well, details. I should really have the game unpaused while I'm doing this, so my little retards can actually, you know, continue to dig hole whilst all of this is going on. That might be wise. Now, which way did I print that? Outer, right. Gotta have it be symmetrical. It's not symmetrical. It's probably wrong. Look at that. That looks fantastic. Look at that. That's great. Oh, where are my dwarves? Did they all get eaten by a troll when I wasn't looking? I hope not. No, they're still alive. It's fine. No worries. Speaking of being alive, I do like our beautiful shock pink doors here. That's a pretty nice addition to anything, I think. Let's perhaps put up a door at our entrance, shall we? You know, just in case. There we go, just in case. Nice little door there. Nice little door. My horse is not dead. Is it starving by any chance? No. What about you? Yeah, no, they're both fine. Huh. Not bad. We are going to break open the wagon because I see no point in having it just kind of pointlessly be there, especially as it seems to be occupying my dogs as well for some mysterious reason. And whilst we are here, because the dogs are currently outside, which I don't really like, I'm going to set up a priority order to... Why did I dig out this room? That's a wonderful question. Why did I dig out that room? Probably to be a meeting area. Yes. There you go, a dwarven meeting area. So that'll keep the dogs inside, hopefully, because I've noticed that, yep, there you go. The doggies have a tendency to waffle towards the meeting areas for whatever reasons. I guess they're good at reading signs. I don't fucking know. And now I need to put down the boxes, which are in farming, under next boxes. There you go. And keep building. Yep, I mean, those, yep, those are the only ones I have, so 3. There, that'll allow them to actually poop in the box and produce lovely, delicious eggs for me, instead of simply just being useless and doing absolutely nothing, which seems to be what chickens do until you eventually cut their heads off and eat them. There we go. I've just made gay pink doors? Yes, chat, I did, and I shall continue to do so because, you know what? They give the correct sort of vibe in my fortress, I think. There is a planning system, yes, but I would like just a copy system, just so I can go like, yeah, copy that, and then I could just, you know, copy it down here so that I could easily make multiple levels of this. Alright. If you want the rooster to do his labor, then you might want a small side room that can lock for him and a hen or two. Really? I'm hoping he'll fuck him just free roaming. That's what I pray. Like, I hope his penile powers are powerful enough to, you know, get the job done. Right. Now, we need to create the various leisure areas, which we're going to have here. So, to make this look even more adorable, we're going to carve this. So, it's going to be kind of like a tower in a tower structure. Licky soey. There we go. And we're going to prioritize that as 5 so that we don't take any time away from, you know, building the bedrooms, which kind of take priority right about now. See, I don't consider myself a very creative builder person. This actually looks halfway decent, if I may say so myself. If I may take a moment to pat myself on the back furiously. Delete that, though. Okay, and we'll do the same over here. Lovely, lovely, lovely. And then we can turn that into taverns and workshop areas and storage areas and all kinds of cute and kawaii shit, yes. And some entranceways. Grand, great, fantastic, amazing. Did I make any beds, by the way? Ah, that's what I was going to make that for. A dormitory. Right, derp. Never mind. Let's just... Do you even need a dormitory? No, you know what? Fucking dwarves can sleep on the floor. They can sleep on the floor until I'm goddamn done with making the actual bedrooms. Lazy little bitches. Alright, what else do I need? I need to mass-produce barrels. That's the thing I need. I need more wheelbarrows, too. Wheelbarrows. Let's make another, like, 6 wooden wheelbarrows. Because I'm gonna need them. I'm gonna need them quite badly, actually. I'm really curious as to what exactly that is. Rough-hewn galena wall? Limestone wall? Ice wall? Fucking ice wall? Excuse-moi? That sounds adorable. Let's go poke at it. I want to say, actually, let's not poke at the main river. That might be unwise. Let us instead try and poke at one of the smaller rivers. That way, when I flood my fortress, it'll only flood slowly, okay? I think that's a great idea. I probably shouldn't make this the highest priority, frankly. This is more of a side gig to try and ruin my fortress eventually, rather than the priority. Boss, we were making our bedrooms, yes, but could you please mine into this lake for a second? That's retarded, boss, I know. Look at that. Okay. I'd rather you didn't spend quite so much time working on these things, as they are actually irrelevant to what I'm currently doing. There! Look, they're finally working on the bedrooms. Great. There we are. I know it's the river. I'm trying to see if I can maybe make like an underwater fishing spot, okay? Okay, I'm assuming it'll eventually thaw out, right? That's my plan. And when it thaws out... Ooh, jet walls. Yeah, jet black walls make some pretty nice ornaments. I'd like some more of that. Silver is good for blunt weapons in this game? I mean, that would make a certain amount of sense. You'd also want silver if you're dealing with undead and werewolves and shit, I'm presuming. I haven't seen any of those yet. Hope I don't see any of those yet. Put a door in the tunnel to prevent flooding when things thaw out. That's a wise idea. I'll see if I remember that. We'll see. It is early summer, isn't it? Okay, it might be really cold here all the time. But in that case, surely I can just do like ice fishing, right? Okay, so that is the ice. Oh, that's where they are. Derpy little damn things. No, see, they do thaw out. They do. I told you, chat. You filthy child molesters. All of you. I told you this was how it worked. Okay. See? See, now you can even see it on the map and shit. That was brilliant. Okay, maybe I shouldn't actually, you know, go into that. That might be stupid, actually. I might actually be really fucking retarded now that I come to think of it. But what isn't really goddamn retarded is if I make, like, a thing here, okay? Okay? Right, if I make, like, a... If I make this, okay? Listen to me here. I know what I'm doing. If I make this thing here, and then I make, like... one up, no, a little bit further. I make like one up there, right? And then I mine out there, right? And then I put a door there, and now my fishermen can fish, and if goblins try to murder me, I can lock the door and run for my life. See? It's brilliant. And then I can fill this with traps in case they want to try and fuck with me. Yeah, no, this is genius. This is actually pretty... This is genius. No, this is actually genius. There's no qualifying statement here. Alright, doors. I need doors. I think every single door I've ever made is out of the exact same material. So I can just use closest material and it'll still look nice and uniform. There we go. Right, lovely. And then we need the furniture in there as well. The undead like to hang out near necromancer towers, as well werewolves that are were-elephants, were-hippos, and they're just everywhere, assuming you will spawn in the were-curse, says Draconis the Wyvern. Oh, well, that's nice to know. Were-hippos. That's an adorable thing. I kind of like the idea of that. Right, and then we need something to sleep in. And our snuggly-buggly little holes will be all done. Beautiful. Absolutely exquisite. Then we just need to dig out the work areas, and we are well on our way to making the bestest dwarf fortress in the history of dwarven fortresses. We're even going to have our very own super secret fishing spot. Super secret fishing spot. Control flood from the little lake so that Warper of Atrans leaves a dusting of mud for farming. Ah, yes, that was another thing you could do, wasn't it? You could make farming plots underground by applying water to it. That was another thing you could do. And which I should do, because, hey, I'm already running out of food. Yay! And drink, and seeds, and meat, and fish, and everything else. Yes, starvation is goodation. I should probably just pick stuff, because I will otherwise just actually die at some point. Let's not make it 4. Let's just actually go out and we'll pick our food now before we all die from starvation again, because that's unfortunate. Right, there you go. That's probably a lot of food, right? And yeah, the dusting of mud thing. I was thinking of doing that at some point. And, I mean, okay, this is going to be our fishing spot, so we're not going to do that to our fishing spot. That would be silly, in my opinion. That's frozen, so we can't use that. So, I'm guessing, like, this is just like the cold biome up north, and then it's slightly warmer down here. I can use this, though. I can use this. This'll be like the farming experiment area, where we're gonna dig that out, and should we just go like down there? That would make more sense, in my opinion. Right, and we'll make this our experimental farm area. Just make sure we've got a little bit of distance on that bitch, just in case. A little bit of distance. There we go. And like that. Because then I can maybe build like an area here. Oh, hey, there's even fishies in there. Now, where to find fishies has often confused me a little bit, because I can definitely find fishies in the river. In fact, you can see the fishies there. And I have been able to fish in things that didn't look like they have had fish before, but that is stagnant water. I'm wondering if that is different, because I know stagnant water is not something you want to live in, normally speaking. But I'm presuming it still gives me, you know, mud when you let it flood. I think that'll work out lovely. Congo Bongo says, you will live in the rock pod and eat the veggies. I probably will eat the veggies, yes. But I know there's fish, I know there is fish in the river and over here. Because the river, I think, always has fish to a certain degree. So, my super secret little path is still kind of super secret, except... Okay, you know what I'll do instead? Instead of doing that, we'll kind of actually just go straight to the river, I think. Because this is a long, narrow path, it's going to be fairly easy to travel. And it's also going to mean that if I want to set up traps here to inconvenience any passerbys, that too is going to be relatively simple. So I'll have a nice and long path that I can fill with all kinds of shit. There you go. And then we put a door there, and we've got a secret fishy spot. Yeah, that still makes sense to me. I still believe this is a make sensible solution. And then we'll use this to experiment with the whole flooding a part of our fortress in water thing and leaving dust or mud behind or whatever we're talking about. Right, have you made bed yet? Yes, you are working on the beds. Fantastic. Right, okay, we need to assign ourselves some rooms here, bedrooms. Multi. Like so. There you go. Like so. There you go. And like so. Lovely. We are now a civilized dwarf halls with beds and everything. Fantastic. Life gets better every single second. Dwarven paradise is real, chat. It's going to consist mostly of eating vegetables, mind you, but that's fine. Now, is all of this just like... Oh, I think it died the moment I tried to mark it. Is there anything down here I could eat before starving to death? Because that is becoming a genuine concern at this rate. These look edible. Oh, they're already done with that. Right, okay. Let's set up the harvesty command here as well. And let us designate a fishing spot. So the fishing spot will be kind of like this area here. That will be their designated fishing spot. That keeps the little ponds and the river. Right. There you go. And we'll give this a bit of diggy priority. I'll give it 3. That should make sure that one dwarf is on the job. To finish that up. There we are. That'll give me a little bit of fish income, hopefully. As otherwise, I will eventually just simply starve to death again. Wouldn't be the first time, though, so I'm sure my dwarves are pretty used to that by now. Are those bedrooms done? Did I set these? No, I didn't set the top ones. That's what I didn't set. Multi. Lovely. Fantastic. I will never get used to which way zoom in, which way zoom out. I just will never actually do it. Never. Just literally. Right, I should be collecting some eggs as well. I think that occurs automatically. I don't know. The fact that all of the spirits are completely unanimated means that I have a really hard time knowing if something is actually being done. It's like, I'm just kind of hoping they're fetching the things at some point. That's what I do. I removed the upstairs with a mining designation? I did, didn't I? God, okay. Alright. There we go. Thank you, chat. Good catch. Alright. Where are my dwarves? Where the goddamn are they? Oh, no, they are gathering. Okay, they were just being kind of retarded about it. Okay, well, that'll give me food, at least. Yes, that'll give me a fair old bit of food, in all due likelihood. And I'll eventually begin to move this over down here, too. But for now, this is okay. That'll give me some food. And I do need to work on getting some drink as well. Put a cat in the animal zone? Yeah, there are bugs in there, isn't there? Yeah, that's right, the cat... Well, no. I'm not going to put a cat in there yet, because I should put both cats in there, actually. You know, I should put both cats in there for now. Or I could... No, you know what? I'll put the dogs in there, because I'm pretty sure the dogs kill pests too? I guess I'm going to find out, because I kind of want the cats to, you know, run around and do bug stuff otherwhere, and also to fuck, because I want more, you know, cats. So I'm hoping the dogs might kill the pests too, because I know dwarves, for some mystical reason, really, really don't like snails. I don't know why, but apparently they find them absolutely disgusting, and they make them, give them all kinds of sad thoughts when they see them. Again, don't know why, but they do. Right, I'm also going to need more... I'm going to need wooden bins. Actually, I don't need to make wooden bins, do I? I think I can make... No, rock cabinet. Slab, table. Block, bookcase, coffin, door, floodgate, grate, hatch cover, millstone, pedestal, burn, slab stage... Ah, maybe I do. Well, I've got enough wood for the time being, so not the worst thing ever. Nope, not beds. Bins. Wooden bins. Make like 20 of those. We might want some more barrels as well. Lots of barrels, lots of bins. 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 There you go. We've got loads of food now. I do want to get to work on the storage area. So let's give this half designation 3, so that I can start moving some manufacturing down here. And let's give this area 3 as well, and we'll make this into the storage area, so that I can start doing a bit of kitchen-y stuff and also doing some brewing stuff as well, since I do also need to get working on drink. But I should have enough miners now to do all of my current projects without any real problems. This will also act like nice little prosperity, like nice little probing veins to see if there's any nice stuff around here, like gold or iron or soil. Soil would be great. I would love some soil, because that means I don't have to experiment with flooding my goddamn cave. Well, we'll have to wait and see on that, I suppose. I do need to make mugs too, but I need to make stone coffers first. Because if I can make stone coffers, then I think they can keep their own mugs, because otherwise I need to put mugs in the storage area, and that's kind of retarded. And they're not so pissy with me right now that they need mugs right away, okay? They can suffer without the mugs for a bit. You need a mod for rock beds, really? Snails remind dwarfs of the French, that's enough. Fair enough, that's a pretty good point. I did make some wheelbarrows, so I'm gonna hope I've got enough for the time being. Right, and then I want to put a door right down there. And then we've got a nice little secret fishing area. Even as I am gathering the bounties of spring, yes. You know, if you just dig out that tunnel, you wouldn't have to walk so damn far every day. Wouldn't that be nice? Hey, I've got a dwarven child! Yay! Dwarven child, could you piss off? Because I kind of want to click on that door there. Oh, there we go. Now, I think I can't actually lock it whilst the little dwarven retard is standing there. Right, so I can lock that whenever, but I think it's locked to outsiders, isn't it? That's how I understood doors work. But I guess we'll find out. 13 population. Yes, I had a bunch of immigrants, I'm guessing, just arrived and was like, this looks like a great place to live. Here, have a turnip and some water and you'll be just at home. This is a dwarven vegetarian commune, you see. I know it's a rather unusual thing, but we like it here, you know. We find it quite enjoyable, frankly. Right, don't kill the bayberries. Kill the pine trees. No. Kill the pine trees. Kill the pine trees. Kill the pine trees. There you are. I'll give you a bit more wood too. As I am going through it at a fair old rate for bins and barrels. As bins and barrels are used for storing things, which is a really cool mechanic. The dogs aren't killing the things, are they? I don't think the dogs are killing the things. This annoys me. Tremendously. What? Stray? What? No, the game didn't just crash. It's just a derp. Okay, never mind. You go away. You're not supposed to be there. Oh, heavens. There we are. Better. Thirst could be a minor issue. You are correct. But not at the moment, interestingly. Right. Barrels, bins. I do need some buckets. 10 buckets will be good too. But I've got loads of plants right now, which I can squish into to drink. So I'm not super duper uber worried about that just yet. Even though my drink storage is going down awfully quick, I know. Are you? Yes, you're about done here. Fantastic. Right, let's raise this. Let's just get all of this dug out now. So that we've got our underground level done. This will be a second storage area here. And we'll probably have a tavern and a dining hall over here. Right, okay, so we'll have just a meeting room. Then we'll have a little bit larger than that. A little bit larger than that. A nice, cozy little tavern. And we'll have this be a little dining room. Great. Alright, now, let's begin moving the workshops down here. Now we're going to get everything set up. Or mostly anything, anyways. Right, so we're going to want... We're going to want the butcher. We're going to want the butcher in there. Oh, use closest materials? No, suspend... Cancel construction. Because I want to pick the materials this time. Because I want to make sure it all matches. Okay, it's very important. So, farming, we're going to want the fishery. Select material. Right, what do you want? Bauxite looks okay. Jet looks kind of good too. But we're going to save that for the forge, where it'll look way more awesome. Bright pink might be a little bit... Dolomite. No, not bauxite. We'll use bauxite. Bauxite will look good. I know I shouldn't be using bauxite for this, but it looks pretty, okay? That's all it needs to do. We're also going to need the butcher, which is also going to be bauxite, and we're going to need a kitchen there. The kitchen there, too. And then we're going to designate a stockpile around it. So, right, and here we are going to keep corpses, because I'm presuming that means animal corpses, and I'm not going to go through this list to find the exact ones. I'm just going to assume it's there, okay? And we're going to keep some food in there as well, so that makes a certain amount of sense to me. And then we're going to have more workshops down here. Crafts. Bauxite. And we're going to need a mechanics. And we're going to need a stonework. And we're going to need a carpenter. And we're going to need craft. I built craft, didn't I? I think I did. I'm not going to put that there. That can go to the actual forge. Clothing and leather would actually be useful here too, though I haven't really started with any of that. I could set up a tanner and stuff, but I'm not going to worry about that just yet. I'm going to set up a Boa, though. Just because that will probably take place in more or less this general area, I'm guessing. Alright, so fishery is gonna prepare our fish and catch live fish. And we're gonna make those permanent tasks. Now, I don't want to do that, because I have no idea if that just starts killing my animals, which would be kind of stupid. There we go. And that sets up the fishery. And we'll assign you to that. And we'll assign... I kind of want to have anyone free to do that. Oh, brewery. That was what I was going to do too. Brewery. That was what I wanted to do. Is that in the farming? Farming? Still? I thought there was something else. Oh yeah, screw press, I think, did that too. Two mechanisms. Okay, so I need mechanisms for that. That's not actually a problem. We can make two mechanisms, nice and simple. But no, the other thing, the fermenty thingy. Farming and... not the still. God, what was it? I am blanking. Fishing? No. Crafts? Soap maker, siege? Carpenter? Bar? Scripts? No, it was the still. Yeah, it was the still. God damn it. Okay. Still. Bauxite. I feel like making a still out of bauxite is a little bit retarded, but that too is fine. That's okay. You can make larger rock pots at the craft shop to save on wood. I could, but I've got a fair bit of wood right now, and the wood is nice and light, which means that it's nice and light to carry, which means it won't affect my little dwarf's ability to, you know, move. Which is kind of like, we can brew drink from plants. We're just going to do a lot of that because, yeah. And I do believe I've got a... oh, God. Which one of you little retards was a brewer? That's a great question. I wish there was an easier way to tell what their fucking skills are. Because they've got a profession. But I don't think that necessarily aligns with what they're good at. Alright, oh god, well, we'll just have to fucking look through them, I guess. Herbalist. Skills. Adequate herbalist. Well, that's not what I was looking for. What about you? Skills. Competent. Wow, you've got a lot of them. Nice. Dabbling stonecarver. Adequate bower. Oh. Wow, this guy's great. There. For ease of memory. Oh, I can give them a job there. Jesus Christ. Okay. There you go. That's very descriptive. Fantastic. Now, I was still looking for the fucking brewer, though. Was it you? I think I made... yes, it was you. Right. That makes it much easier. It also adds in a ridiculous level of micromanagey fuckery, but still... Right, Meng, you go do that. Is there a way you can prioritize tasks separately? Q Pirate says, you need to raid the elves for some comfort, women. I don't know if my dwarves would steep so low as to comfort themselves with elves. That sounds a little bit disgusting, frankly. Dwarf Therapist. It's not in the mod workshop. Yet. That's the thing. I've heard that is an absolute must-have mod, but until it's actually on the workshop, I'm not going to bother enough with trying to install it. I imagine these runs will be short and brutal, and then I'll come back to Dwarf Fortress in a couple of years' time, when it's actually properly modded and fleshed out, and then I'll do all of that stuff, because I have heard that is an absolute must-have mod for any hole of any real size, so I am sure I will suffer greatly at some point in the fairly near future, but we'll live through it. My dwarves might not, but I will. Right, and then we make that into the next everything storage, where we're not going to store food and corpses or refuse or stone, but we're going to store everything else. And we're going to make a secondary stone storage, actually. I'm going to make a hole here, and then I'm going to make a stone storage here, which is going to need to be absolutely fucking-enormous. Alright, so we are getting a little bit of fish going. That's nice. We don't have a food problem anymore. Our drink problem is just as severe as ever. Let's do this as a high priority task. So that should send my little miner dude over there to do a bit of the brewing. In the meantime, let's put down some doors. Oh, God, you've done the thing again, haven't you? Doors, keep building, use closest, because I've only got one bloody material. Oh, I'm out of doors. Right, fine. Fantastic. Absolutely adorkable. Alright, now I'm going to need some work orders. Right, so I'm going to need some thrones. I'm going to need some tables. And I'm going to need some jugs, mugs, goblets. I don't bloody know. Jesus. What was the, I am going to need some coffers. That's true as hell. I'm going to need like 20 of those, actually. God damn it. What was the name for the thing? Pedestal, quern, slab, statue, table, throne, weapons rack, coffin, cabinet, bookcase, blocks. No, none of these. Jug? No. Mug? No. Am I just not seeing it? Clone, slab, statue, table, throne, weapon rack, hatch cover, millstone. Great. Floodgate. Bleh. Well, I do need a couple of floodgates, so let's make 2 of those too. I thought it was here, though. I was sure there was something called, like, rock mug or jug or something. Goblet? Mug. Like, mug? No. No. God knows. Is it not the stoneworkers? I thought it was the stoneworkers. Craftsdwarves? Mug? Rock mug. There you go. There you go. Thank you, chat. Alright. And, well, I'll make like 12 of those. Alright. Stoneworkers. Right, okay. Now I need thrones and rock tables. They need to be different colors. That's very important. So the thrones need to be made from jet. Jet? Jet will look pretty good. I've got 20. Yeah, that's fine. And then the tables need to be made from rock salt. Yes. Shock pink tables with black chairs. Beautiful. And the rock coffers, dolomite. This is something boring. And rock floodgates can be made from anything. That's fine. Alright. Right, now with her getting to work there, that should give me a little bit of drink in the not too distant future, I hope and pray. So that I don't all just, you know, die of thirst. That'd be lovely. And I also now need to go and I'm going to delete that entire stockpile. So we begin moving that downstairs because I want to have all that worked, all that moved downstairs. We're going to break that up. We're going to break up the kitchen and that, and you're still working on something, so I'm going to let you keep working on something for now. The dogs do not kill insects, do they? That's rather annoying. Yeah, I was about to say, hello, little llama. I'm pretty sure you're just going to fucking die down there, aren't you? You're just going to starve to death. Maybe you shouldn't be there. Ah, there's the bayberries. That's why I didn't destroy them, because I knew they'd give me something like that. Bayberries. Right, bleh. You, llama. Okay, you need to go up there, because you need to graze. So you go up there. How did you pick this shit up again? Was it fruit and leaves? No? No? No. No. Spill on the soul table, melts. Yep. That's a good point. Bleh. Fruit? Gather fruit? Harvest. Because, yeah, yeah, it's not that. So, let's try the zoning tool then. So, gather fruit seems like the most realistic one. In fact, it seems like the only one. Eliphantasm says, how is the trade system, and is this working yet? I have no idea. I've almost completely ignored the trading system so far, unfortunately, so I can't really tell you. Tragic though that might be. I'm sure it's working though, like I'm hoping so. Right. Let's presume this works, right? Because I want these berries, because this is an F ton of berries, and I can make a lot of drink from this, and I can probably ferment it or something, God only knows. But this is a lot of berries, and I want all of the berries. I want all the berries. All the berries. I want you to have thousands of berries. That's what I want. That's now going to overlap the goddamn pasture zone, so I'm never going to be able to access that again, but such is life. I haven't placed down the trade zone yet. No, I know. You need to make step ladders. You can gather from, but not from the branches. But this is on the floor, right? I'm pretty sure this is on the floor. Honestly, I have a hard time telling. I think this is on the floor. I hope so. Right, just... There, that's quite a lot of zoning. That's gotta be a lot of berries. Alright, that's gotta be a lot of berries. That's gotta be a whole heaping heck of a lot of berries. Alright, now my dudes are gonna have a busy day moving all of this shit downstairs, mind you. So we're gonna choke out our entire logistical system for quite some... Oh, mechanism. I was like, what the fuck is that? Like, it's a mechanism. It's just sitting on the floor for some reason. That's fine. It's supposed to be there. That's its home. It chose that place to be its home for reasons beyond yours or mine's understanding, frankly. You can see this guy's carrying something heavy. He's probably been carrying stones all the way from the top floor down here. Like, this is a retarded work order. Yes. Ah, yes, the supply caravan. Ugh, god damn it. Like, I haven't even engaged with the trade system at all, pretty much. But I do know it requires, like, ramps and shit, which I could just turn this into the new trade area, I guess. Yeah, the trade depot will fit there just fine. Okay, and then I make a ramp here. So, like this, I think. Well, let's see how that works out. Because I do know they need a ramp to get to me. And I do have a bookkeepy dude that is supposed to be able to negotiate and to tell me how much my shit is worth, so who knows? I might have an idea of this. The caravans only need stairs now. Oh, really? Alright, so they're trying to speak to me. Okay. The world is the same as ever. Well, that's nice. For next requests for next year's caravan. I don't know. I have no idea what I need, kind sir. That is one of my many, many problems. Maybe seeds? Plum helmet spawn, tail seed? That sounds cool. Yeah, those things. Well then, we have found this name. Feel free to go over the documents. Yep. Spears and tanned hide. Okay, spears and tanned hide. I doubt I'll be able to make any of that, good sir, but I will endeavor to disappoint you in the right way. Yes, that's how we're going to say it. So, there's the berries. So, I am collecting some berries. I just need more people to do all of the retarded things. Right now, my dwarves are just running around like headless chickens because they're being asked to do 5 million things. And they don't know which one of those 5 million things they're supposed to do first. I can sympathize. It's a hard knock in life. It's like, you make rock mugs, and then go pick berries, and then go make beer, and go fishing as well, and then make some food. I genuinely can sympathize. Ratweed biscuits. Ooh, that sounds absolutely fucking delectable, that it does. I feel like I could probably make some fine meals, too? Let's try to make, like, 20 fine meals, too, right? Because I feel like I've got so much food now, so many plants and things that I might be able to do something. I'm pretty sure I'm gutting fish occasionally, too. Maybe, who knows? Breed your cats with captured humans to breed the ultimate luxury good. That's not a bad idea. I might do just that. I feel like I might be butting in on the ectopod thing though. The life pod thing though. If I were to do that, you know, with the custom-made designer babies. Ah, it's getting freezier nearby. See, this would be the perfect time to go into the ice though, because with the ice being hard, it won't flood everything immediately. That's actually a brilliant idea. I can't believe I thought of that so quickly. Right, so I've got 2 puppies now, which is nice. Which is actually kind of great. How about the cats? Have the cats been fucking? I hope the cats have been fucking. I pray to God the cats have been having sex. The cats have not been having... No, the cats have been having sex. Fantastic. Okay, good. Because if the cats are having sex, that means I get more things that will eventually be able to kill vermin, which is good. Which is very good, actually. Alright, I do need a... Actually, you know, we'll make that down here. You know, that's clever. We'll make the pasture and stable areas down here. And we can also make some offices down here too, I think. And then we'll make the extra bedding area over there. And we can potentially make storage here too. And just have a nice quick stair down so they can pick up goods. Actually, that's very clever. That's way smarter than doing it like this, because now they've got to walk all over there. But if I've got the storage right underneath their feet, they just need to go down the stairs. Huh. Name a cat, Kibbs, and do everything in your power to make that one's life a living hell. It's a bit cruel. Not unjustifiably so, mind you, necessarily, but still a bit cruel. Alright, so you've already, yeah, you're done with the mugs. You're done with the mechanisms. You're still working on the rock salt table, which is a brilliant idea. And the jet thrones and shit. Have you run out of jet and stuff, perchance? You might have, mightn't you? Right, I can get more rock salt at least, easily. Right. The jet's gonna be a pinch more difficult, but it's not gonna be the worst thing ever. Ooh, wait, no, sandy clay. Wait, I can grow things in sandy clay, can't I? Can I? Oh god, where did I do that again? It wasn't here. It was workshops, farming, farm plot. Yes, I can grow shit in clay. Oh, I don't even need to flood it. I can grow it in this. All right, we'll dig out that area and we'll see how much more clay. Because if I can not deal with the flooding situation, then frankly, I think that would be fantastic. Because I have no real confidence in my ability to do so without flooding my entire keep and killing most of my dwarves. Press O. It will make your life 100% easier. Oh. Oh, will that assign the work orders automatically? Oh, I hope so. Thank you, chat. That will make my lives a lot easier, yes. Until I forget about it. But flooding is fun. No, it isn't, chat, you lying little slut. I know what is fun, and it's not drowning. I'll probably flood myself with the ice at some point, though. Okay. Alright, I think we're still just carrying. Just carrying. I must have stored up a pretty hefty amount of berries by now, though, surely. Ooh, jewels and shit. Cool. I do love the box system. I mean, it means that you have no idea where anything is, mind you, but it is still a nice system. He's made 17 coffers. I think that's enough to put out the ones I have. Furniture, chests. I'm pretty sure that's enough. Needs empty... Empty box? What? Or is he only made? Oh no, he's got 17 more to go. Alright, okay, that makes more sense. Fair enough. You are correct, by the way, chat. I'm pretty sure, blah blah blah. RimWorld did take direct inspiration from this game, undoubtedly. Like, I wouldn't even say that either game is necessarily all that much deeper than the other. RimWorld has mechanics that this game does not, like temperature, for example, being an enormous deal, which Dwarf Fortress doesn't really have. But RimWorld is much more user-friendly, and Dwarf Fortress has way more mechanics in terms of the dude's psyche. RimWorld's psychic element can basically be summed down as randomly and occasionally your dudes will go batshit screaming insane for no reason whatsoever because they didn't get their favorite pillow on time, which is not a very deep or complex psychological system in the effing slightest, actually. But RimWorld is way easier to manage. Like, it is much, much, much more user-friendly, which I do appreciate. I very much so do. I gotta say, controlling this game is a little bit of a pain in the backside. Just a bit. Just a little old bit, frankly. But not so much that it's not amusing, either. Oh, God, that stockyard is full already. Granted, it's gonna have a bunch of things I can move, though. Right. Okay, that's probably why they aren't making anything, because there's no stockpile room to place it in yet. Well, this big stockpile will alleviate that somewhat. Alright, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to... Can I just, like, delete... I'm presuming, can I build there? Can I just, like... Can I just, like, do that? No. Because I can't do that on a stockpile. I don't really want to redo the... Okay, this is annoying, but I'm going to delete it. And then I'm going to remake it. And I'm going to do it around that one square. Like so. And we're going to give it the same rules as last time. So, no corpses. No refuse. No stones. No... Did I allow food there? I can't remember. We'll allow a few food there. Alright. And now we're going to make that there. And we're going to give that top priority. Because I actually think this is a rather clever idea. So we're going to make that one down. And then we're going to make a storage area beneath the storage area. There you are. That's kind of brilliant. Because that way they can kind of store in depth. It's a cool idea. See, this kind of verticality, though, is so fucking neat. I love this. And then your tab is going to instruct miners to only do mining. Yeah, that's fine. But right now, I kind of want them to just do whatever they can do. Ooh, they're getting a little bit pissy with me. I don't like that. I should set up the thing. Alright, so that's going to be a meeting area. Let's delete the other meeting area. Delete that. And this is going to be the tavern, and this is going to be the... I already need to have tables in there for that to work. Okay. But yes, that is going to be the tavern. Alright, so I've got some furniture. We'll put up a couple of tables. Let's see. Like so. And then we'll put down some chairs. Some private things and some shared things for a little bit extra space. Oh, that's all I got. Okay. Well, that'll set that up, and I can designate that as the dining area. And it's not too far away from the kitchens. That's not the worst thing in the universe. I might set up a bin with food in there, maybe. Kiwi Pilot says, keep digging down, there are demon cuties waiting. I have yet to find the demon cuties. It's a bit of a tragedy, in my opinion. Right, now I can make that the dining hall. Okay, cool. So now they've got a little bit of a tavern and a dining hall and a meeting room, and instantly they're way more happy with me. See? That's all they needed. They just needed a little bit of room to, you know, let loose and party a bit. Oh, God, because I overwrite. I keep doing this to myself. I don't even know why I keep doing this to myself, but I do. Right, now we're making the second layer of the storage thing. There you go. Fantastic. And we'll just make this, like, this entire area just into a huge underground storage pile. Yep, that will do. And as priority number 2, we'll set up a nice little pen there, just so we can start moving the pigs and shit a little bit deeper underground, where they can be nice and fluffy duffy and super duper happy wappy. And we'll make stairs down there too. Draconic says, if you want to play with the demons, look for, I think it's orichalcum pillars. Can you review on Shadow of the Forbidden Gods? The music suddenly got very excited. There's something terrible happening somewhere. I feel like something terrible is happening. The grizzly bear is fighting. That sounds unfortunate. Where is the grizzly bear fighting? Oh, a grizzly bear skeleton. Well, I guess somebody killed a bear. Thank you? What exactly happened here? What exactly did fucking happen here? The grizzly bear attacks the spear dwarf, but she jumps away. The spear dwarf attacks the grizzly bear, but she jumps away. Okay, the bears of she. Good to know. Lovely. Stabs the grizzly bear in the upper body with a bismuth bronze spear, tearing the muscle, shattering the left true rib, and tearing the heart. Oh, Jesus. A major artery in the heart's been opened by the attack. 10 in the left rib. Jesus, fuck, this spear dwarf is a badass bitch. Bronze shield. She takes a bear block with a shield. Sweet baby Jesus. Is having trouble breathing, I imagine. Yes, with your heart fucking pierced. Oh, that's nice. The spear is lodged in the wound. She has to pull it out. That's really nice. After that, the spear dwarf just starts stabbing the bear. Just violently stab, 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 stab. Until eventually she crushes its skull. Right. Well, that was bloody violent, and I don't know who did that, but good job. Alright. Spear Dwarf does not fucking mess around. You are entirely correct. Who the fuck is this Spear Dwarf? I would give her a goddamn medal. I also want to check if she's bleeding profusely somewhere. See, I would love to know where this happened. I would love to know. Masterpiece wooden bin. Fantastic. Who the hell did this? I don't think it was any of the children. That seems unreasonable. There's a way to follow a dwarf in it's the trader escort. Aha, trader escort. Now that makes more sense, because I'm pretty sure none of my dwarves know how to use a spear. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. That makes sense. I hope my dwarves will go fetch its carcass and eat it. Christ. That was violent in the extreme, and I am deeply impressed. I'm very, very deeply impressed. Speaking of deeply impressed, how's my storage pits working out for me? Did you actually build that? You didn't actually build that, did you? Because it's priority 2, not 1. There you go. Remember, if everything's priority 1, nothing's priority 1. That's a true piece of wisdom right there. And there we go. Now, the game's not so nice that I can repaint the stockpile down here. Is it? No. Okay. That would have been way too goddamn simple. But, okay, fine. And it's not the worst thing in the universe. Let's make a stockpile there. Let's make a stockpile. You're not going to delete the fucking stairs over there, are you? Are you? No, I don't. I hope not. That would be retarded. No, they're going up and downstairs. Okay. Right, and a stockpile. There, okay. Now, can I copy this stockpile settings in any way? I bet I can't. No, probably not. Okay. Well, custom. No corpses. No. No corpses. No refuse. No stones. No. There. And then this one, which is corpses and is food primarily. All food. Right. That'll solve some of my storage issues, I hope and pray. Okay, then we are going to move the pen down here. And we're going to shove it full of pigs and chickens and all kinds of adorable things. And should we put the cats in there? No, I kind of want to let the cats just wander and just eat shit. Apparently I've got a rabbit now. I don't know why. I'll put the rabbit down there too. I'm sure the rabbit doesn't need much in the way of food, frankly. Do I have 2 yak cows now? No, I've got a cow, a yak, and a bull. Alright, well, the bull can probably fuck the cow. I'm sure that's just brilliant, honestly. Now I need to go and break down the nest boxes. Like so. There you go. And delete that area. Alright. And that shall probably need to be larger, but I'll make, okay, priority 4, so I'll do this in the normal order of things. Then I'll make a few offices down here as well. Alright, lovely. Things are actually coming together halfway decently here. Not too bad. Right, and they're chopping that out, and that will be my rock storage. Fantastics. Grazing animals will starve on rock floor with nothing to eat. Yes, that is correct. I did figure that one out. I have figured that one out all by my lonesome. That was one of my first thoughts. Like, if I put a cow indoors, it's just gonna fucking die, isn't it? Yes, it is. Yes, it very much so is. Alright, and there. And we'll make that a stone only kind of thing. Right. Coolio. And now this will be next, to figure out how wide this clay goes, and whether or not I can set up a good farming thing here. And I'll eventually have to start and do some goddamn furnacing and forge work, too, to give myself more pickaxes and stuff. Oh, break down that one too, please. Please. Well, I've got some plants, I've got some drink, I've got some food. I think I might be able to survive a winter like this. Yeah, this is a nicely sized farming area. Yeah, no, this looks great. This looks like a great farming area. Okay, well, if that's going to be the farming area, I would probably prefer to have it connected like this, because I'll probably then want to honestly wall it off. Or I want to put like a... Well, I do have a door there, but I feel like this is a bit too exposed of a farming area, honestly. It's a bit dodgy. I might wall that off. It means the fisher dwarves have a longer way to walk, a lot longer way to walk, but, you know, fisher dwarves, they can kind of get fucked, in my opinion. We're going to use dolomite for that, I think. There you go. Yeah, I'm going to wall that off, because look, my farming area is going to be pretty goddamn important. Oh, God, you're going to get stuck in there. It's going to be pretty goddamn important, right? So I kind of want that a little bit separate. Little bit separate. Little bit separate. Oh, this is fantastic. Look at this. I don't need to flood anything. I've got a huge amount of delicious, delicious mud right here. This is great. Lovely, povely, lovely, povely. Nobody's even died yet. This really is the easiest dwarf fortress ever. See, I knew this was going to be a simple video game. Hamster remains. Just a random fucking dead hamster in the middle of nowhere. Presumably a victim of one of my many cats. Piggies? Piggies? Where are you going? Oh, you're going down there. Okay, fine. I was starting to wonder where the piggies were going. Right, and then we need the next nest boxes, which is under workshop yes, there we go. Farming. There. Lovely. What a beautiful little hold we've made ourselves here. What an absolute lovely place. Now, the next big adventure is going to be make a forging area. That's going to be the next big deal. Which I'm thinking maybe in this direction? Like shaped like an anvil or something? Yes. I feel like I'm putting all my eggs a little bit in one basket here by putting everything in one area, but maybe that's fine. Maybe that's not only fine, maybe that's actually advantageous somehow. Okay, I do have some more coffers. Let me put those down whilst I'm here. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. Because the coffers makes them happy, and I think they can keep, like, private items in them. I think they keep their mugs in them, maybe. No, we're not going to keep the cows underground. The cows will fucking die underground. We're not going to keep the cows underground because they're going to goddamn die. Granted, they're probably going to die above ground too because, stray Ewy. Maybe I can build a house for them. I have a feeling these are going to get fucking eaten by something passing by, being like, oh, snackies. Oh, that nasty feeling in my bones. See, I'd like to keep this because I can shear it, but I also don't want to put too much effort into it, frankly. How the hell do I now select that? Oh, okay, so that's how you set that up. Alright, that's nice. I can't even actually select it now, can I? Ah, there you go. Okay. So, send the bull calf up there too. Otherwise, I'm pretty sure that's going to die as well. Right, and you're just going to have to survive outside in the wilderness in the middle of winter. It sucks. It sucks a lot, and I feel bad for you, but I frankly don't know what else to do with you right now, so suck it, is, Hello there. Hello there. That's a problem. I didn't mean to do that. That's an issue. That is el problemo. That ice. Can I just mine out the icy... Now that's gonna melt. And that's gonna flood my fucking ass. It is. It absolutely is. I know for sure it is. Let's not have that happen. Okay. Uh-huh. And then we are going to wall that off. There. Damn, this is so much mud. This is actually so much mud. This is fantastic. This is actually kind of great. I should make a thing here, though. I'm going to hollow out a little bit more here. And I'm not going to need this much mud to begin with, but I'm going to hollow out a bit more just to get down a farming station there. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Now, I need a workshop up there. I need farming. I need a farmer, which we're going to put right there. And now I can start thinking about farming plots. Now, you don't supposedly need that many farming plots to begin with, is what I've been told. Kitchen, farmer, fishery, tanner, farm plots. Right, so... let's see... Let's build, like... some like these to begin with, shall we? Okay, let's try that. Artemis Fowl says, Arch, how is Dwarf Fortress going? Not bad, not bad. I'm kind of enjoying myself. You want plump helmets mainly for just regular brewing. Plump helmets. Okay. I did hear the plump helmets were apparently OP, so... Process plants, battle, vial, shear animals, spin. Well, I don't need that here. Like, I was about to say, should I move the animals up here too? No, that'd be stupid. I'll just make another one of these down there by the animals if so needs be. Super Dwarf Waifu Simulator 2022. When waiting to see a full playthrough. Well, I am aiming to make this a full playthrough, at least until I get my ass fucking killed. Which I don't know how long is going to be. And I hope a nice long time. I suspect a nice short time. Okay. I do need another, like, dedicated brewer. That is a thing I do need. That is a thing I do want. Ooh, hematite wall. Ooh, hello. So if I do... I don't quite know how this tool works yet, but... I think if I do this, it'll auto-mine the the iron that it finds there. I think that's how that works. I'm about to find out. Didn't I see some bitumen coal somewhere too? Yes, I did. Alright, we're gonna need to start mining that too. We're going to need some coal. We're definitely going to need some coal. And we're going to need to start putting down some traps too. Some just even some simple rock traps would be nice. In these nice long corridors of ours. I'm also going to need more walls. Not walls, but doors. I'm going to need way more doors. Right, mechanism workshop. I need mechanisms. Adamantium mechanisms. No, it's probably going to be slight overkill at the moment. I thought I could just add that. Okay, let's try that O key, right? O. Mechanism? Ah, rock mechanism. There you go. Alright, make it from dolomite. I've got loads of it. Make, like... shops max? Can any use shop? What? What does that mean? I don't understand. Oh, that's the one time. Okay. Let's... we're going to need a fair few of these. Let's make 40 of them, shall we? Because I'm going to need quite a lot of those. I am also... going to need a whole heapin' helpin' bunch of doors. Rock doors. Make them out of petrified wood. No. Jet. Is jet hard? I'm hoping jet is hard. I don't actually know if jet is hard. Let's make 10 jet doors, shall we, for the upper areas, where it'll look pretty nice. Pretty nice, I think so. There. How am I doing on wood, incidentally? Not amazing. I should go chop down some more wood, too, whilst I'm at it. Like, I feel like I have plenty of wood, but I'm wondering if this is going to be a kind of the problem eventually, that I'm like, I had so much wood, now there's nothing. But I hope that's not I hope that's not the case. Make sure we're just chopping down the pine trees, though. There. Gonna need more boxes, more bins, more all kinds of stuff. And there we go. There's a little bit of bituminous coal starting to get going there. Lovely. I'm probably going to want... okay. Spring... Alright. So that's... yes, that's how that works. Okay, so plump helmets was what chat said. Leave fallow. Poor soil. Cavern soil is best. Fertilize every season. I don't know what fertilize is. Now, so plump helmet. So, I should let it go fallow occasionally to help the soil. But if it's already poor soil... ah, smooth out places. That's a great reminder, chat. Thank you. Sure, because I should leave it fallow on occasion. Actually, you know what? I'm going to read the goddamn wiki before I do that, because I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. What I'm going to do instead, I'm just going to start smoothing things down. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to start smoothing things down. That's the wrong way to zoom, isn't it? Yes, it is. I'm going to actually smooth some stuff down instead. That's what I'm going to do instead. That's the important thing to do right now. Smooth! Smooth, 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 everything smooth, everything smooth, 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 everything smooth. In fact, I feel like I can just do this, honestly. Just smooth literally everything. Okay, maybe not the storehouses. That might be mild overkill, frankly. But everything else, just smooth. 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 Delicious. Smooth. Smooth as a baby's bottom and all that. Smooth. 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 Lovely. With that being done, too, this place will actually almost kind of look like an actual civilized place. Won't that be amazing? At some point, my little dwarves might actually think that they are living in a beacon of civilization and dwarfhood, rather than merely just a dusty, muddy hole in the ground. I feel like maybe that'll make them get a little bit too ahead of themselves, though. They might start getting ideas like they get in RimWorld, but eventually nothing is ever good enough and they whinge about everything. Those little fucking filthy bitches. No matter what you give them, it is never good enough. some of these walls with their different colors are going to look rather interesting when smoothed down. I have a sneaking suspicion, but this'll look great. I don't have the see-through smooth thing mod, so this is how the map is going to look now for a while. Until the smoothing is done. So it's an interesting view, isn't it? It really kind of is. Mars Tanner says, Merry Christmas, Arch. Love your videos. Keep them coming. I hope I will, yes. Thank you very much, good sir. And Merry Christmas to you as well. Right, this is looking just absolutely fantastic to me. Like, I think the description was dead on. This is the best dwarf fortress in the history of dwarven fortresses. Like, nothing's gone wrong. Nothing's even bothered me. Like, it's actually perfect. I play this like a 100-year veteran. I really do. Damn, there's a lot of coal in here. Did anyone start mining out the iron, incidentally? Yes, just a little bit. Nice. That too, please. Por favor. And we'll worry about that next time. That is a lot of coal. That is actually a lovely amount of coal. It gives it a bit more of an organic look to it as well. Very nice, very nice. Magnetite wall. That sounds magnetic. There. Absolutely fantastic. Right. Okay, short stream today, as there's some Anno going on afterwards. This is probably going to be the Sunday stream game for a while ahead now. And we'll see. I'm going to aim at doing it a little bit earlier, because I want to do like maybe 2 to 3 hours circa-ish streams, because, you know, nice and short. Nice and short. Look at that. Yeah, no, this will look great when it's done. Set smoothing at the lowest priority. Listen, okay, it's winter, right? They've got nothing else to do but smooth. This is the winter labor right here. Just during winter, they shut their doors, and all the dwarves are just smoothing the walls. That's all they do for hours on end, every day, in and out, hour after hour after hour. Why are there so many piglets just randomly wandering around my house? I don't understand. What are you doing, little piglets? What are you doing? Please. Be with your mother and father. They must teach you to be good, upstanding piglets. Because if they do not, I don't know who will. There you go. You shall be where you have always been intended to be, little piglets. Good. That's a nice place to wrap up for today. So I will probably set up the redirect to hit the microphone, to the Anno stream and wrap things up there. Let's see. Pause that for a second. And show off the thumbnail a little bit again. Right. YouTube, limited monetization? Why? I didn't even say anything mean this stream. What's wrong with you? YouTube. Such a prick. Such an actual prick. Unironic prick most of the time, frankly. Hey. As I try to figure out how to do the redirect thing again. Which I never remember. You'd think I'd learned. You would think wrong. The redirect feature is actually a rather nice little feature. It would be nice if it could be used wider, though. Ah, there it is. Derp. There, we'll save that. Right. thank you all very much for watching, and hopefully I will see you all again next week with more Dwarf Fortress, as I actually halfway know what I'm doing now, which means I can actually do something interesting, hopefully. And then we'll get horribly murdered. Maybe. Probably not. I'm sure I can survive. If I can beat RimWorld, surely this is just baby play, right? I'm sure. Thank you all for your very generous donations, and Merry Christmas, as I'm not sure... Yes, no, next Saturday is... Sunday. No, I might be here Sunday. I might be here Sunday for a nice little, like, Christmas stream, but that's the 25th for all of you, because 24th is Christmas for me, so there might be nothing next week. We will see. Until then, though, have a very good day.